Okay, now the next few questions are a bit more personal. So if there's anything that I ask and you're just like, kind of not comfortable talking about that, please just let me know and we can move on to the next one. The first question I have here is, what sort of effect has endometriosis had on your relationships with friends, families, your partners in your life? So whoever wants to go first.
So I think I'm very blessed to have had a very understanding and supportive family and friends, and well, the friends that stuck by me are the friends that are true friends, and my husband's been very, very supportive as well. So it was very difficult before I was diagnosed, I think I mentioned before, because if you're just complaining that you've got painful periods, it's very difficult for friends and family to understand, you know why you're making more of a big deal about it than most people. So and yeah, there is that attitude of, just get on with it. But I was very fortunate. I did have blackouts, and I think it was then that my family and friends knew that there was something more serious going on. So
I think your husband has been very, very supportive, and I think, but having said that, there are stories where it's broken marital relationships.
I've heard so many women, because they're unable to maybe have sex as often, or their partners just don't understand why their particular wife is going through so much.
I think for me, the relationship with my family was significantly affected because they just didn't understand endometriosis, and like you said at the start of the show, it's a taboo. And we don't talk about periods, and I used to think it was like probably the fact that being, Asian, being Muslim. But then when I started to become when I became an ambassador with women with endometriosis and hearing the stories of women from all over the globe, it wasn't a cultural or a Muslim woman thing. It's just we don't talk about periods. It's, you brush it under the carpet and you get on with it. And as I was becoming physically weaker, I wasn't able to do certain things in terms of familial duties and responsibilities, shared responsibilities. And that had a huge effect because I was like, why can't you see? And then you got but you look perfectly fine. And when you are able to go out, it's like a note is made to say, what, you went out? You went away for a weekend. So if you were that bad, you wouldn't be able to do these things. And I think that lack of understanding really affected it. And when I had my treatment, particularly, I know that you had the Prostat, which is the chemical menopause. When I had the Zoladex, which is the chemical menopause, and that was in October last year that I had it for 3 months. And then prior to that, I had the Mirena coil, and that affects the hormones. So I had there was a hormone imbalance, and that really, really affected me. And there was a lack of understanding from family members who are very, very close to me, that actually there's something that this person is going through that's making them act not like themselves, behave in a way that they wouldn't normally behave. And I felt kind of like, because of the lack of understanding, family relationships were affected and broken to an extent, which I'm working on building that back up.